this is Becca and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me and I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to have you subscribe. Okay, today I'm going to do a reading and channel the energies coming from this new moon. So today this is a cosmic portal. This is 12/12 and this is the beginning of a new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so this is a strong kind of energy and something kind of culminating, something completing, and at the same time, something very expansive wanting to come in and be expressed within your experience. Being ruled by the sign of Sagittarius, this is all about expansion. This is about who you really are at a soul level, like what your true beliefs are, what your purpose is, what you feel really drawn to, what you want to connect with deeper. This is about kind of travel. This is about really immersing yourself in some kind of passion, in the true direction of your spirit, of your soul. So with every new moon, this is a time of setting intention. This is a time of really setting out some kind of direction, some kind of real insight and vision for where you want to go towards. Because as with every experience we have, we are all developing, we are all evolving as souls, having this temporary human experience. And as we learn through certain challenges and obstacles, we are coming closer and closer to this increased awareness in our own divinity, in our own journey, and at the same time our own magic and potential to create our reality, to create these positive experiences. So I feel this is a very magical and intense time. I feel there is a lot being created. There is a lot kind of coming forth. There's a feeling of realignment here with justice and with you kind of finally feeling as if you are aligned, as if you are in receipt of this kind of good karma. And in a way, this is just you accepting in what has transpired, because there's a beautiful healing energy coming from this. So I feel at this time we are finally able to complete some kind of cycle, some heaviness that has been burdensome, that has been in a way holding us back for a long time. So I feel we have a lot of ace energy. So this is about something breaking through into our world in a real way, something kind of being offered to us, this gift of new life, this gift of beautiful emergence and possibility of what is now unfolding. So there's a lot about our own perceptions here coming into play, and how we talk to ourselves. So this is about being mindful of our inner chatter and our inner dialogue as well as our outer dialogue, because words and thoughts are part of the design of our world and our reality. So this is coming into this awareness of the power of our own thoughts, our own words, our own beliefs, and in a way switching this round, experimenting with what we tell ourselves, because powerful manifestation, effective manifestation, is this kind of self-awareness, self-love, this knowing that at any moment you can kind of flip your perceptions. So this is true power here. So there's a sense of new peacefulness and acceptance, and at the same time personal power, in terms of breaking through of previous limitations, previous conditions, previous barriers, because there's definitely some feeling of you being in control as a creator. Okay, there's something being brought in that you have possibly envisioned, or you have set intention for, that's really coming through here. I just saw 555 on the clock, which is an angel number. This is an intense number of change. This is a guiding message that things are transforming. So I feel for many of you, you have been through a lot of very difficult challenges or conflict or struggles. And there's definitely this feeling of this being kind of released finally, or some heaviness being released. For many people as well, there's going to be some reevaluation of your everyday kind of work, or like where you're using your energy, and a reassessment of what it is that you want to really put yourself forward for, what you want to be doing day to day, because there's something about kind of old ways of being, and whatever you've been putting your energy into in the past has kind of played its part, and it's like run its course in a way. So now you're able to kind of step up and really find these resources, find this kind of new way to live this more authentic way of being, and something that is also passionate to you. So there's a lot about you stepping into something more confident and creative, like trusting your own abilities, trusting your own vision, trusting your own artistry, and something that you are creating is in a way leading you forward into this new dawn, into this powerful new shift of reality for yourself. So there's a lot about your own kind of strength and determination is really paying off here. And I feel there's this element of feeling cautious at this time, but there's definitely something that's going to feel fulfilled, like you have climbed this mountain, you have reached the summit. There's a sense of gratification, satisfaction for efforts put in, and things kind of paying off as we go into this new, more expansive chapter. So at this time, I feel there's maybe been a lot of fears that have come to the surface over the last few months as well, that have been challenging to deal with. But this is a time where they're finally being kind of accepted and released, because as with all fears, when they are faced, they no longer have any power and they merely dissipate. So this is realizing that there is no such thing as fear, that all fear and all suffering ultimately come from our mind. So there is this beautiful change in perception. Again, there's this freedom coming through in the pleasure of life, and the pleasure and the trust in our connection to all things. Our connection to the divine is coming through in a big way. There's a big emergence to do with relationships, and specifically soulmate connections, powerful soul connections are really coming together at this time and being strengthened. And this is kind of transcending an everyday human relationship. This is about kind of divine love. So really, in the longer term, this is about raising this vibration on the planet, this love vibration where souls are kind of really uniting. And there's a very strong, powerful astral and psychic element to this as well. This is about kind of, again, completing cycles of reincarnation on a deeper level. With other souls we are co-joined with as well. So there's a sense as well surrounding that of coming to the end of a cycle of struggle to do with connections or love, or very heavy energy to do with entanglements within our connections, our soul connections. But there's this beautiful new gift of expression and of experience that is full of pure love that is coming to be realized here. A lot of you are going to be getting some very passionate news or passionate openings in your life that previously have not been possible or have not come through in a real way. But as I said, there's this good karma, there's this realignment, the sense of harmony and justice. So this is aligning you with this benevolent energy of Jupiter, because Jupiter is the planet which also rules Capricorn, Sagittarius. And this is this sense of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune, this shift in circumstance, this shift in something really beneficial and positive, something possibly unexpected that's kind of elevating you in some way. So this is releasing you from some kind of feeling of being bound or feeling of being suspended in some way. Again, there's expanse here. So this is new experiences coming in, leveling up. This could be literal movement away from your current situation, profession, physical place. You're moving to another place. You're traveling. You're going into this new and rewarding relationship, environment, fulfilling your purpose in some way. So with this energy, I'm feeling, I keep getting like, this is the reward, this is the right time, with temperance. So it feels like everything coming together in this kind of melting pot, this magical elixir being created in your life, because this is finally the right time where all the conditions are perfect for this change and transition to emerge. So there's definitely this powerful transition, and I feel it's like at this stage there's this kind of almost friction or disbelief or doubt. But as the days go on in this month, there is going to be more of a peacefulness and a surrender and comfort, or an inner knowing coming through, just to give you this kind of guidance, to give you this feeling of alignment. So yeah, there could be this increase in creativity, and kind of action being taken, in some kind of revelation that is kind of going to allow you to really get things moving, and also see things in a bigger picture. So there's a lot of planning or openings that are going to kind of commence this new powerful chapter for you, where there is now like the opening of the floodgates are allowing this kind of vision or multiple visions you have to really manifest and show the way forward. So at the same time, this is asking you to open up or to reassess perhaps what is truly guiding you in terms of what is speaking to your soul, what is speaking to your heart. What do you want to create more of? What do you want to harness into your life? What truly is meaningful? And to even question, to ask yourself why. Because often when we do that, we'll perhaps make some kind of discovery or revelation. And at the same time, we'll find this connection to what we have been looking for, and that has been in us, or that's already there within us. So it's been some kind of healing that's had to take place internally. Because often when we are adamant that we have to gain something or achieve something external, it's through some inner wound that we feel this void, or we feel we have to really mend something about ourselves. But through all of this kind of learning and journey and challenge and loss that many of us have experienced in the last few years, getting to this place now is really making us realize our own preciousness, our own magic, the love for ourselves. So through this is like a paradox, because through this acceptance of what is, without control, without resistance, we're having this gratitude. We align with the vibration of creation itself, and in turn this brings about this multitude of miraculous manifestations, and a plethora of any experiences we want to bring in. So again, this is a time of very strong manifestation and expansion of our consciousness, expansion of our inner world and our own wisdom. So at this time, this is a reminder that we are our own beacon of light. We are our own deepest treasure, that to follow and to reconnect with our true inner kind of fire, our passion, our what lights us up, what do we find magic in, and that's our kind of navigation system. Also to be gentle on ourselves. This isn't about pushing ourselves or striving to achieve things. This is about truly our own joy, our own harmony, our own happiness. So yeah, there is so much like heaviness I feel that is being healed and left behind. And this, again, with every transition time, it's important you have this rest, you are gentle on yourself, and you allow this kind of intuitive guidance in terms of taking the necessary action. Divine inspiration is coming through for you. So this is allowing the magic to come through, trusting and really connecting with the present moment is bringing a lot of magical circumstances, synchronicities, and when this happens, you know you are in the right place. So at this time, allow yourself to dream big, allow yourself to trust in yourself, in the magic, and stay true to your heart. I really hope you enjoyed that reading. Sending love to you all. I'm really happy to have you here. I'm really happy to connect to you. And thank you to all of my customers who connect with me at my tarot parlour. Thanks so much for everyone that has ordered personal readings from me. And I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.